All right, so pretty much, man, on Gil's Arena on his podcast, man, him, Brandon Jennings, Rashad McCants, and his hosts, I mean, they going at it about who the top five players is in the NBA, man. You know, and Brandon Jennings was basically saying, look, man, the foreigners got it on lock. You know, there's no more American born superstars in the top five. He said it might be one. Right. So I'm gonna play for you. I'm gonna let you hear what their argument was, and then I want to get your thoughts on some of the names they threw around and some of the stuff they said. Man, it's a long segment, but I'm gonna play probably only like 2 minutes of it though. But all right, here you go.
America need to take back its respect in basketball.
Yes, because I feel like right now, I feel like it's only probably, man, it might be one player that's American that's top five right now in the NBA.
Stop.
Okay.
Top five.
That's fine.
Top
That's
five.
fine.
The best players.
Yes.
Like being an
You know what
NBA
I'm talking about?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. He just
No,
listen,
I'm talking about
fuck all
best.
that. Listen,
Best.
listen. Yeah, okay, let's go Luka, right? Let's go Embiid.
Huh?
Let's go Jokic. Let's go Giannis. And you know, I'm thinking 90%.
There
You
ain't
know
no
what I'm
Curry.
thinking?
There's no.
Yeah, Curry's right
There
here.
ain't no KD. There's no Kyrie. What are you talking about?
You talking about the hottest? Best
We're
player
not
right
talking
now.
about how. We're not talking about records here. We're not talking about the top three
Top
teams
five
who got
right
the
now?
who has the best.
Top five
Top
right now.
five best players.
It's at least-
Take your record
It's
out
at
of
least
it.
4 Europeans in
This
the
has
top.
no
It's
record.
at least four.
We're not
four
talking
Europeans
about
in
So
the
you
top
said
five.
KD still in the top five?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, come on, Gil. Come on, Gil.
What?
Luka
Come on,
not in the
Gil.
top five?
Come on, Gil. Come on, Gil. And I love KD.
Hold on.
I love KD. And I
Luka
love
not in the top
KD.
five?
But right now, we talking about right now?
Luka-
Right now.
Luka
Right
not in
now.
the top
We're
five?
talking about
Right
right
now?
now.
Right
Luka
now.
not in the top five?
Luka not in the top five?
Let
me-
Over who?
What
me
do you mean?
go.
For
Over
who?
who?
Nigga, just answer the question. Is Luka not in
Here
the
we
top
go
five?
again.
Name
Let
the
me
top-
leave. Let me leave
let
right
me-
now.
let
If
me
it's not
name
4 Europeans in
So-
the top five, I'm out. Bro,
Luka not in the top
what?
five?
Y'all better work on
4
y'all.
Europeans.
Man, y'all better work on y'all
Man,
game. Y'all better work on y'all
y'all
game.
think like KD.
Better work on
Y'all
y'all
think
game.
about KD like he's sleep.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
KD.
No,
See,
it's
KD.
Joel Embiid.
First of all, who's better than KD?
I just named 3 names.
Who?
Right
When
now.
we talking about getting buckets and playing basketball,
Jason
who's
Tatum.
better
Jason
than
Tatum.
KD?
Jason Tatum.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, first
Man,
of
that's
all-
zero. That's my zero.
Hey,
But y'all better stop bullshit.
Jason Tatum.
Y'all better stop playing.
I'm going with Jason Tatum.
Them records fucking
Yo,
y'all.
Jason
Hey,
Tatum.
McKen, we talking somebody that like losing. You ain't talking
See,
about
that's
nobody
why
that's
y'all
winning.
putting winning in. Y'all
Yeah,
talking about the
of
better
course,
teams.
Of course.
No,
of
we're not
course,
talking about the
of
best
course.
team.
Yeah,
You're saying the
we're
best
talking- If you're
player.
the best player
Not
on your
the
team is
best
winning.
player on the
If you're
best
the
team.
best-
KD, you said KD
We're
the best
not
player?
talking the best player on
You
the
said
best team.
KD the best
We're
player?
talking about put them 5 out there. Who's gonna be the best player?
I don't
Right
even
now.
We're not talking about
Hey,
right
you
now.
won
Hey,
60
I got
games.
a
You
bet.
won. No.
Hey, I got a bet right now. I bet you the USA team don't win the Olympics. Yeah, let's talk about it. Hey, let's talk
Hey,
about
but
it.
we got the World
Let's talk
Championships
about it.
coming.
Steph,
let's
World
talk about
Championships
it.
first.
No,
Let's
he
talk
said
about it.
Steph was in.
Steph.
He said
Yeah,
Steph was
Steph
in.
is
Steph.
He
Steph is
said
my nigga.
Steph was in.
You see what I got
Steph
on?
is the number.
Steph.
He's the
Put the camera on me. You see what I got on?
Steph.
He
I'm
said
here.
Steph
If
was
you
in.
I'm here.
Steph,
I'm
if
here
you
with-
He
listening,
said Steph
I'm here
was
with
in.
30.
no, Steph, if you listening,
I'm here with 30. I'm about to go see Steph after this. Don't worry.
90 proof is a little too strong
No, it
for
ain't.
B. Jennings.
No, it ain't.
No one put it down to 40.
All right, all right. So they said a lot, man. Which side you on, man? So Brandon Jenner said there's only one dude American born is in the top five, and he said that's Steph. He said the rest of them is all foreigners. He said it's Luka, it's Jokic, it's Embiid, it's Giannis. That's and Steph. That's his five. And Gil is saying, look, man, you acting like KD ain't what he is, man. KD still that dude.
Hold on, run those 5 names again.
He said Luka,
Luka.
Jokic, Embiid, Giannis.
Nah. I think that hey, Brandon Jennings is tripping. That ain't wrong. He wrong. I would say that you could make a case for those 4 to be in the top 10, but those 4 does not comprise the top 5. I think of the people that he said, Embiid, Jokic, Luka, Giannis. I think one of them are in the top 5.
Which one though?
Maybe-
Which one? Because
maybe-
I got
maybe
an argument to say Luka is nowhere near the top 5. I got an argument.
Well, the one that the one I'm putting there is Embiid.
I'll put him in there.
The one I'm putting in the top 5 is Embiid, and I think Giannis may be 6, but Giannis may be 5 as well. Like Giannis is on the brink, but Luka and Joker are not in my top 5. I don't think that they are top 5. I think Joker is people are a prisoner of the moment with Joker. Like
I agree.
he is literally doing what Russell Westbrook did at a slower pace.
But winning though, I do got to give him credit for winning. You know, he's doing what Russell did.
It ain't just him. That team is stacked from top to bottom.
It's stacked. It's not stacked with superstar. I mean, you could say Jokic is a superstar, and you can say
you don't build a team. You don't build the Gary Payton, Karl Malone, Shaq, and Kobe Lakers showed us you don't build a team without superstars. You gotta get people that fit together and that are role players. You need a superstar or two.
Yeah.
And then it's the pieces.
Yeah, I agree.
And that front office has really put together a really good team. Well, they put together a good team, but they've let a few of the pieces walk in free agency, which
they did. That's gonna cost them. But I agree with what you're saying, but I don't agree with the example you use with Gary Payton and Karl Malone.
They was over the hill.
They weren't superstars anymore. they used to be. So you don't build a team that used to be superstars. That you don't want to do that unless you're used to be superstars or your bench players. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a bad example, but that was the quickest team I could think of with like big names at every position.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But this is why I will go with it. I'm more leaning toward Gilbert's side than I am with Brandon Jennings' side. I don't think it's for because Brandon Jennings really want to say is all 5 of them are European, because I've heard that before on several ESPN shows. They just throwing Steph in there for what he recently did when they won the championship year before last. So it's a lot of recency bias, and a lot of it depends on how far your team went. And if you're somebody that's like Kevin Durant, that's like really good, and everybody know you're really good, and all the players say you're still the best and most unguardable player in the league, they can say all that they want. But what sports media would say is, well, the success of his team hasn't shown that he's that good anymore. So they'll just take the team's success and come to a conclusion. But all right, well, you was in Brooklyn, and forget the fact that Harden and Kyrie was hurt, and Kyrie was suspended 2 straight years and couldn't help him out. Forget all that. They just say, oh, well, Brooklyn didn't do anything, so that means Kevin Durant's not good. It's the dumbest way of judging players in the world. But for me, KD's still number 1, Steph number 2. So the first 2 are American-born players. And then I would start the debate with Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, Kyrie Irving. Like, it's so many people in that little bunch. And then if Kawhi is healthy, it ain't even an argument, because Kawhi fits right in at number 3. So a healthy Kawhi is number 3 for me. So it's KD, Steph, Kawhi, or maybe KD, Kawhi, Steph. So if Kawhi is healthy, that's the top 3.
I think a lot of people has taken the notion, because of them trying to make AD the number 1 in LA, that Bron has fell real far down the top 10 list, and he really hasn't. Like, his game efficiency, huh?
Well, you got him at.
I would have him at 5 right now.
You will have LeBron at 5.
I would have him at 4 or 5.
So that makes it even more crazy of people wanting to put the foreign-born players in there, because I mean, let's say I agree with you on LeBron still being top 5, which I don't. I just think he's too far past his prime and in that age where I can still show you LeBron some nights, but I can't show you LeBron for 7 straight games in the series, in the playoff series. Like, he got to take a night off. You get what I'm saying? One. It's like if you got 2 cars in your backyard and you telling me which one performs the best, and you got one that used to be a beast, but you kind of got to let it rest every now and then. You can't take it on the highway every day. It can't be your everyday car and the car you put on the highway. You can only use it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll this out when I'm going out. That's what LeBron is. And then you got this other car that happens to be luxury and all this other stuff. It looks good. It performs nice. I can put it on the highway. It can be my everyday car going to work. That's a beast. Like, you can't ride LeBron like that no more. You can't ride him till his wheels fall off. You gotta preserve him.
But I think you can. I just think that in gearing up for the playoffs and the long season or whatever, I think he chooses not to. But I think it's still there, and we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, it's still there when he can muster it up. But I mean, if he go too hard for 10 straight games, he might have to miss 4 games.
As I'm sitting here and listening to you and just really thinking, Luka not even in the top 10, bro. And I'm not willing to put him outside the top 10, but he's closer to 10 than people think he is. I could probably give you 10 better than Luka, and not listing Giannis, Joker, or Embiid.
Okay, let's do this.
We'll take all 4 of those European players out, and I can give you 10 better.
Let's do this right now, because the foreign players that everybody's saying is in the top 5 is definitely Giannis, Luka, Jokic, and Embiid. Those 4. So we both agree Embiid is in the top 5, right?
Embiid is there.
Do we both agree that Giannis is there?
Giannis is on the cusp.
But you got LeBron over him though, right?
So him and LeBron are right there for me.
Okay, and so this is my thing. I personally don't have Jokic there. I think Jokic is really good. But I mean,
I can understand why people put Jokic there. I can understand why people put Jokic there, but I could probably give you 8 to 10 basketball players better than Jokic, just a better player.
I don't know about 8 to 10 though, Jay.
I
don't know about 8 to 10. So let's do this. Let's do this, because I don't want to get into the Jokic thing. I got him in there. You don't have him in there. I got Jokic in there, right? But I don't have Luka in there, and I want to see how many people we agree that are better than Luka, right?
All right.
And let's take the health out of it, because that's a conversation for another day. If they're if they can't stay healthy, then okay, that's another conversation. Let's say they're healthy.
And this is top of the dome. This is like
this impromptu. This impromptu top of the dome, right?
Right.
I definitely got KD over Luka.
Yes.
You agree? Okay. I got Kawhi over Luka.
Absolutely.
I got Steph over Luka.
Yep.
I got Kyrie over Luka.
Yes.
Which is interesting because Kyrie has to play second fiddle to him, and I think Kyrie is a better player. So
yeah, absolutely.
I got Kyrie over him. I got Dame over Luka.
Yep. Dame is there.
I got Giannis over Luka.
Hold on, we Giannis is over him, but I was gonna shy away from
keep the foreign board play. Okay, keep the foreign blown plays out. Okay, all right.
Them 4, so
right,
we can still touch a foreign player, because I got somebody that's sneaky better than Luka. I'm not gonna say that he's sneaky better than Luka, but I guarantee he'll have a better season than Luka this upcoming year.
Depending on what you define as better, because the way they define better now is who putting up the most stats.
I think he'll put up more stats, and this team will win more. But
okay,
just watch.
Okay,
just watch. As a number 3.
So far, we got 5 U.S. players that we agree that's better than Luka.
And
Right.
and the list ain't
Even over. Okay. Devin Booker.
The Booker was next. That's right.
Okay. Now here's where it gets a little tricky. That's 6 right there. I got De'Aaron Fox over Booker. I mean over Luka. That's 7 for me.
I don't know.
All
That's
right,
a good one
all right.
though. That's good.
Okay.
That I'll go with it.
Okay. What
I'll
about
go
so
with
that's 7. What about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
8.
That's 8. And that's as far as I go. I'll put Luka at 9 after that.
Nah, we never said Brian.
Oh, that's 9.
We never
So
said Brian.
now Luka's at 10.
I'm still willing to go. I'm willing to go AD. We not talking about health.
Woo,
We're not
that's
talking
10.
about health.
So Luka is outside of the 10, and that's not including the foreign players.
The
Luka
other
is
3
outside of the 10, and the only
hold on.
debate
I'm not
for
finished.
me.
I'm not finished.
Okay, I forgot about AD. I'm glad you said that.
I got Jason Tatum.
That's 11. Yo, hey,
And I might
that's
like
11.
now I'm going through rosters real quick in my head. Fuck it, I gotta do it. I think B.I. is a better ball player than Luka.
I do too, but
But I can
Ju-
understand why Luka's ranked higher.
yeah, I would rank Luka higher than Bi because it's something more I want to see from Bi.
Right.
I want to see, and we almost seen it last season in the playoffs when CJ McCollum actually came to help him out. And I think with Zion being there and the style that the Pelicans play when Zion is on the floor versus what they have to play when he's not on the floor
Mhm.
is so different that it's always going to mess with Brandon Ingram's game when Zion is in and out of the lineup. So the consistency that we want to see from Brandon Ingram, it really ain't gonna be there. But if you threw Brandon Ingram on Dallas and there was no Luka and they was running the same offense, everybody just stand around and set screens for Brandon Ingram, who knows what his stat line will look like?
So here's my weird thing. I don't necessarily think he's better than Luka, but I think he'll perform better than him this upcoming season with his new team.
And who's
And
it?
That's Porzingis.
Nah, I got Luka over him.
No,
I got Luka over Porzingis.
listen,
He gonna
Porzingis-
ball out though. He can play.
Porzingis being a third option on that team is crazy.
That was a good pickup.
It's
That
gonna
was a
be
real good
so. I'm not saying that Luka is. I'm not saying that Porzingis is better than Luka. I'm saying that he'll have more success this upcoming season.
Ooh,
Oh, Jimmy Buckets!
we forgot about Jimmy Buckets, man.
Jimmy Buckets! You are absolutely correct.
Oh, that is
So I know that, and I know there's somebody else we're forgetting, like because it's just we're
I'm
trying to
not
stay in the
putting
league real quick.
I'm not putting Zion, John Morant, or Trae Young over Luka. I at least give Luka that. Yeah, but
You could
that's possibly a debate. It's a
you can
debate,
make a
maybe.
case for young shooters. You can
Yeah,
make
you
a
can
case
make
for
a
shooters.
you can make a case for Young. They can you make a case for LaMelo? I don't know.
We haven't seen him a whole season healthy.
Yeah.
Now I'm not
They say
saying.
I got
And
Luka
again,
over Porzingis, but y'all sleeping on Miami Heat, Jimmy Buckets. Yeah, you might be right. We might be sleeping on Jimmy Buckets, but like it's kind of hard to have that argument for Jimmy Buckets when he waits to the playoffs to show that he's Jimmy
I was about to
Buckets.
say Jimmy will take the whole season off.
Yeah,
and then come bust your head in the playoffs.
yeah.
I'm
But-
trying to
but-
see if there.
But
is
like
there
we
any
said,
other-
without health being a factor, these are people I just think they're better basketball players than him. And
would
by
you
that,
go Paul George though?
He's not a better performer than Luka. I think he's a better basketball player. So look, this is how I look at it. If I'm just judging who's a better basketball player, there's several people in front of Luka. If I'm judging